King Charles has landed in Rome for a two-day state visit at the Vatican to meet and pray with the new Pope. It is an historic occasion, but it's also likely to be overshadowed by this ongoing scandal surrounding the King's brother, Prince Andrew. Our Europe Bureau Chief, Zoe Ford, joins us now from London. Zoe, welcome back to the show. Prince Andrew's behaviour has now been raised in the UK Parliament. What sort of things have been said?
Good morning, James. Yes, another day, another development in this Prince Andrew scandal. It's often said here in the UK that politics and royalty are like oil and water. They should not mix. But now politicians are finding their voices when it comes to this issue, and people are saying this is a bit of a tipping point. There's growing concern about the depths of connection that Prince Andrew had to the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The release this week of Virginia Giuffre's posthumous memoir has also brought the issue into sharp focus. Prince Andrew has denied the allegations that he had sex with her as a 17-year-old. And there was also the revelations this week that Prince Andrew has not paid any meaningful rent on his home Royal Lodge on the Crown Estate for some 22 years, whereas other properties on the Crown Estate, the people who live there have to pay a rent. So there's a lot of anger within various constituencies, and therefore that's been brought out by some of the politicians about this. But it's delicate because you don't talk about royalty in Parliament. This is how the Liberal Democrats leader Ed Davey raised the issue, and this was also Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister's response.
The revelations about Royal Lodge. Does the Prime Minister agree that this House needs to properly scrutinise the Crown Estate to ensure taxpayers' interests are protected? The Chancellor herself has said that the current arrangements are wrong. So will the Prime Minister support a select committee inquiry so all those involved can be called for evidence, including the current occupant?
Prime Minister.
Well, it's important in relation to all properties, Crown properties, that there is proper scrutiny. I certainly support that.
That is the British Prime Minister there. And Zoe, this is a really interesting time. The King has also, while this is all happening at home, has just begun his state visit to the Vatican. Is that getting much coverage, or is Prince Andrew still dominating the British news cycle?
Well, the arrival certainly had coverage, James. The news channels here were rolling on the King and Queen's plane arriving in Rome and them disembarking that plane. And we are expecting much more coverage tomorrow when the King and Pope Leo meet and pray together. It will be the first time a British monarch has prayed with a pontiff in almost 500 years. So it is a significant occasion, and we will see that covered. But it is all against a but, because this is happening with Prince Andrew at the same time. That is not going to go away, particularly as we see more and more politicians raise this issue. So while we will see the King's state visit to the Vatican covered, it will be alongside the Prince Andrew revelations, and people keep asking what's coming next. Now, could he be compelled to appear before a parliamentary committee? Well, that would be unprecedented. He could certainly be invited, but whether or not he would attend is another matter.